Hey everyone, Screaming Geek Me here. I am Jerry the Geek. Got another Blu-ray review. We're going to talk about Coma. But before we do, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater, movies, if you like Xbox games, please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, and turn your bell notification on. So this video we are going to talk about a classic Michael Douglas movie called Coma. You know, it came out in 1978. Also has Genevieve Bujold. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. Also we got Rip Torn. And we got some other, being an older movie, it's fun to see some familiar faces that are big names now. And we got Tom Selleck plays a small role. We got Ed Harris plays a little cameo. Richard Doyle, which, he was much younger. I was like, man, I know him. And I finally figured out it was on he played on Cheers. He plays Kelly's father. And also, this was directed by Michael Crichton, which you all know wrote Jurassic Park. So that was kind of interesting. He did a screenplay and directed this. So basically, the story, it's kind of a psychological thriller. Genevieve plays a young female doctor. You know, a good friend of hers goes in for a simple procedure. All of a sudden, something happens and she doesn't wake up and goes into a coma. And they start, she realizes this isn't the only time it's happened. It's happened like about 10 times in the past year. So she starts thinking there's a conspiracy, something's going on here, and it just all delves into trying to figure that out. And of course, Michael Douglas, his character, he plays a boyfriend, and he kind of doesn't really believe what's going on. But it's a really good movie. I always remember liking it. I haven't seen it since probably mid-80s. On VHS. This thing was not on my radar to get on high def or anything like that. I just happened when I was looking through some titles at Dollar General, I saw it and I was like, holy shit. So I had to add this to the collection. I'm glad I did, because I still enjoy this movie to this day. Kind of a slow burn at the beginning, getting into a story, but just so well done. Now, this Blu-ray release actually came from Warner Brothers in 2012. So even though it's an old movie, it's fairly new to the format. Now, at the beginning, definitely have some heavy grain, especially during the outdoor scenes. And indoors, not as bad. I think maybe you adjust it a little bit. But besides that, there's grain throughout the whole movie, here and there, but not really bad. But it just doesn't make it unwatchable. But it adds, surprising for being an older movie on Blu-ray now, that has some nice depth and the details throughout. No, it's no 4K, but, I was very surprised. I figured that, being an old movie, this would look like complete shit. But it looked really good. I was very impressed with it. Being an old classic Douglas movie, this would be pretty cool to see on 4K, but I doubt that'll ever happen. It's probably not on the radar. Like I said, I completely forgot about this movie until I come across it. So here, check out a few screenshots of the movie, then we'll come back and talk about the audio and everything else. We'll see you in a minute. Now for the audio, they gave us a DTS HD Master Audio mono track. And for being mono, it's actually pretty solid. It was clear dialogue throughout, and everything is really well, well balanced up front. Well, I don't know why I say balanced when it comes out of one speaker, but you get the point. It just sounds really natural. And even though, as purists sometimes want those original tracks, but we become accustomed to having everything in surround, so it's always kind of weird when you watch a movie and you only have one sound coming out of one speaker. But very well done. And the music score was done by Jerry Goldsmith, and it's very well done here as well. So again, for an old movie, classic, You know, the audio track is pretty well done. It has packaging, you know, standard keep case on his back. Yeah, you can see that's a very young Michael Douglas. Just simple black Blu-ray. So to wrap it up, this is a nice release of Coma on Blu-ray. You know, if you haven't checked this out, please do. It's a fantastic movie, so well done as far as the story and everything. And having been seeing so long, so I was constantly, you know, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what the end game was. But unfortunately, being an older movie, it's still selling for about $15 on Amazon. So definitely check around for some good deals. Like, again, I bought this at Dollar General for, I think, $3.95. I highly recommend picking this up for your collection. If you like old classic movies, it's really good. Again, I thought I'd do the Blu-ray because I doubt this would ever get a 4K, but who knows? You know, maybe Warner Brothers might go through and come across it and say, hey, yeah, let's restore it. So that pretty much does it for my take on the Coma Blu-ray. Please check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you again. Geek out.